Under the leg. Wait.
That's impressive. I would do that, but I would break my hand. Kids, watch this. 3D in honor of our 3Dth episode. See that? See what I did there? 3D. Kids.
Happy 30th, everyone.
We have done it. We've come to an even 30. I never thought we'd get here. Did you think we'd make it this far?
I totally thought we'd get here, which is why.
Oh my goodness. You baked.
I've been working on this for a while, Ryan.
That is a
slaved
free
away,
cupcake
all
cake.
natural ingredients.
This says Albertsons right there on the front.
I like to have the tag. I like to create a tag to make it look like store-bought, so my kids will eat it a little more willingly, because they're a little leery of the things that I make.
Really?
And so when I put labels on things, and then we've got some allergies at our house.
Yeah, okay,
so
I get that.
The allergens are listed, and there's quite a few, Ryan.
There's quite. Those aren't ingredients?
There's a very good chance that they're somewhere in here in the ingredients that there's something you're allergic to. I'm happy to just hold on to this.
As much as I appreciate you baking that cake, it's like a 3 cupcake cake. As much as I appreciate you baking that, I'm not really much of a fan of the sweets. I'm more of like, if that was a plate of nachos, I'd be all over that. Did you by any chance bake a 30th episode thing of like carne asada nachos?
You know what? It kind of makes sense to me that you would be the salty one.
No. You're saying sweet.
You like the salty.
No, savory.
I like the
savory.
Sweet. I mean, I just feel like it makes a little sense, don't you think?
You know what? I'm feeling a little salty right now because of that comment. That's what I'll say. Kids, listen. We have done it. We've done 30 episodes. Does that say happy birthday? It's fine. It's fine. You know, somebody's birthday's today. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday in honor of you. Look at that.
It looks so good. Okay, wait though.
There's 3 cupcakes.
There's 3 because there's one for you, one for me, and Davito.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
This one too, but I know for a fact that Davito loves cupcakes, and so. You know.
What is that for?
Because we can't eat them until the end of the show.
Why do you have a squirt bottle?
This is what we do, right, with our pets when we don't want them to come near something.
Davito, does she just call us pets?
And also, in case you get a little sweaty like you do sometimes.
Thank you. This will hide the sweat amongst the other moisture. Now listen,
you're welcome.
Miss Kira, you had a lot planned here.
Back, Davito.
I love what you did. Now
after the show.
Listen, I'm thinking that maybe I could suggest a little 30th celebration.
Party games?
We have these bouncy these balls, right?
Yes.
So a competition. Loser faces a punishment. Remember the thing? We have a thing called
last time we did this,
fish out of water. Davito!
See, I told you.
You're right.
I told you.
I get it. So it was more for him than it was for me.
Self-control.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Watch how fast this goes, right? Boom, boom. That's fast.
You just...
Yeah, okay, so that's fast. It's hard to keep track of, but what I'm thinking is you and I try as hard as we can to do that. We have to do it quick. You can't do it slow. To get as close to 30 as we can. Whoever's furthest away from 30 loses.
I feel like last time we did this, I ended up with a pie in my face. Like you suggested a competition.
I'm not saying pie in the face. I'm saying new segment. I think we've done this once before called Fish Out of Water, which means that I get to put you in a situation you're uncomfortable with and we film it, and you can do the same thing to me if you win.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay,
Do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
Oh, we don't do it at the same time?
We can try, but how are we gonna, okay, we'll do it at the same time. Are you ready?
Okay, ready?
Ready, on your marks.
Wait, okay.
Get set, go. I think I have it about right. Okay, we're gonna slow-mo that. We will come back to you after this segment and let us know who won. Real quick, do you have a shout out?
I do!
Go ahead.
Of course I have a shout out. Okay, today, picture little, adorable, curly blonde. Her name is Lexi, and I've got to tell you, I get to be called Auntie Carrie.
Oh my goodness, that is really, really cool. That's a big honor.
She knows all of our songs and all of the motions.
Will she be in the worship team one day?
100%. She's already asked me.
I love it. You got a sot spade. Do you have a sot spade? Because Can't
got it
Airy.
right.
A spot saved because can't Airy. A spot
Okay.
saved because Aunt Carrie. Anyway, I have a shout out and I forgot it. I forgot what the shout out was.
Are you kidding me?
I'll remember
I
it.
think
Hold
this
on.
is a first for you.
No, it's not. My family's like, what is wrong with your brain? You keep forgetting. I'll get back to that one. But
Okay.
let's go ahead and while I think of that, you send us to worship, and then I cannot wait to count how many of these we did, see if I won or not.
Okay, all right. So today's worship comes to you from Rancho Kids YouTube channel.
Okay.
You can find all of our songs there.
Oh, I've seen them. I've watched them.
Yeah. And so this is one we've done before. It's called Nothing is Impossible. Can I just tell you that all the truths from God's word, they set us free.
Oh, that's true.
And this one comes directly to us from God's word. The words come right out of the Bible, you guys. Nothing is impossible for our God.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
Isn't that amazing?
That is
it
a
just
good
sets us
reminder.
free in so many ways. And then the next one goes right along with what the message is going to be about.
something
This
about
crazy love.
That is what the
This
message. Here,
crazy
see?
love that God has for us that
So
is
nothing is
demonstrated
impossible.
through Christ.
Crazy love that we see through the love and the life of Jesus.
That's right.
I love it. Davino, I hope you're ready. Stop looking at the cupcake because you have a job to do. 1, 2, 3. Roll it, Davino.
Through you, I can do anything. I can do all things. 'Cause it's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible. Through you, blind eyes are open. Strongholds are broken. I am living by faith. Nothing is impossible. things unseen. There's home, there's body, is the in-between. We're the ones who fight down on our knees, who dare to love our enemies. Love enemies. They say it sounds insane. We say that we've been changed by the power of crazy love. This world, it looks at us like we're ridiculous. Baby, it's all because of crazy love. We're the ones gonna put it all in reverse. Gonna die to ourselves, gonna live to serve. When you get what you get when you walk by faith, is it really so dumb to give it all away? Give it all away. They say it sounds insane. We say that we've been changed by the power of crazy love. This world, it looks at us like we're ridiculous. Baby, it's all because of crazy absurd. We don't get what we deserve. It's by grace. They say it sounds insane. We say that we've been changed by the power of crazy love. This world, it looks at us like we're ridiculous. Baby, it's all because of crazy love.
Another party game, Ryan.
Whoa! Hey, wait, Davino, check this out.
Old.
Does it work on my leg here? It doesn't work. I gotta get some Oh, come on. No. Oh, there it is. Look. Okay. Anyway, kids, we should just spend this entire segment right here talking about worship. Let's not talk about anything else. Let's just talk about how great worship was. What do you think?
It was amazing.
Great.
Those songs were
really,
some of
really
my
fun.
faves, and the motions.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you gotta learn them, Ryan.
Well, I mean, when you say I've got to learn them, what do you mean by that? Like,
I just am saying I think that would be a really good challenge for you.
a challenge. Why would? But I mean, it's not something I should have to do unless there's. Okay. So listen.
Yep, actually you do have to, because you said I get to pick whatever your punishment is.
You're implying that you won.
Whatever your consequence
You're
is.
implying that you won.
If we won,
kids.
yeah, we get to pick the other person's. What is it called?
Consequence. Or the fish out of water.
They're fish out of water.
Yes. Okay, listen, kids. Here's what happened. We watched the video. We slow-moed it. We counted.
We did.
And what did we
Couple
settle
times.
on? What did we settle on the numbers?
I got somewhere around 32.
See, that's a great phrase, because I can tell you kids that I got exactly 36.
Yes, yours were very clear to count.
Yes, well, even though you hit one at that, which by the way, you hit my balloon this way.
There
you
were no rules established.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you credit for that. That's good. But still,
it was like ultimate balloon bouncing. There's no rules.
Clean and neat 36. That's what I had, 36. We started counting yours, and for some reason, Davito, probably because you promised him an extra
I like
cupcake.
you so much, Davito.
Davito decided that we should not count.
Wait.
Get your hand away from that, Davito.
Goodness.
For some reason, he decided that we should only count the ones that you hit, but you missed like a...
Again, there were no rules established.
Yeah, well, I would have thought the rule was, 1, 2. So I'm sitting,
Okay,
when I was young, there was a show called the Arsenio Hall Show, and he had this big thing where he'd go, hoo, 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 hoo. All the audience would do it,
So
and
you have a lot
if we
of
were just counting your hoo, hoo, hoos, you had like 36 at least. In fact, we did count, and I said there's at least 36. And then you and David were like, no, she didn't hit it those times. Like, how do you miss this?
It's because I was.
See, she's doing it again. She's doing it again.
I was
So
distracted by
listen.
the shine coming off of this area of your head.
Did you seriously just make fun of the shine on my head? Oh my
Did I
goodness.
say something about
Hey, you know what, kids, listen. We're gonna go ahead and go to the game right now. I'm gonna take my punishment. You'll see it next week. Not this week. I'll take my punishment even though it's protestable. We're gonna go to the game, and I'm gonna go talk to Miss Carrie about using her words more upliftingly. Yeah, that's right. The game is called Fork in the Road. You'll enjoy it. It's about YouTube videos where you have to guess what happens at the end. Go ahead and roll it, Mr. I Cannot Count Correctly Davido.
Greetings and salutations, kiddos. It is I, your friend, Walter the Rabbit, and I have the distinct pleasure of hosting today's game show called Fork in the Road. Basically, here's what happens. We show you the start of a YouTube video, we pause it, and then I give you some options as to how that video might end. And your job is to guess which one of those options is the correct one. Does it sound like fun? It should be. Let's go ahead and start right now. I smell a wipeout coming. The question is, will it be the father or the son or both? Go ahead and guess. A broken slide or a belly flop? Which one's it gonna be, kiddos? One of these two kiddos is gonna wipe out. Is it the kid on the left or the kid on the right? Good luck. Will this kiddo get chased by a deer or will he completely miss the sled?
You can slip.
You heard the warning, it might be slippery. But the question is, will the kid slip off the dock or will the diving board break?
You can slip.
Okay, kiddos, is the rope gonna break or is the kid in the green shirt gonna get knocked over? Will the young lady slip on the lily pads or will the net fall and capture her? Someone or something is gonna get accidentally punched. Is it this lady right here? Or is it this light bulb thingy right here?
Are you okay?
Okay, kiddos, does this video end with a broken mirror or an upside down lady inside the tire? Okay, does the little girl break the window or does this older fella break the wall?
Go.
Does this young lady swing and crash right into a boat or does she just fall and face plant?
Go.
Teeter-totters are incredibly dangerous, kiddos. Remember that Walter warned you. In this situation, does the guy in the black get hurt or does the girl closest to us get hurt? What's your guess? Option number 1, the guy falls out of the boat. Option number 2, a fish jumps into the boat. This adorable young lady is either going to eat the goat food or a goat is going to try and eat her hair. Which one is it? This is one strange vehicle, kiddos, but let's see here. Does the vehicle itself do a full flip and both people go flying, or is it just one dude that flies into the water? Okay, kiddos, does this video end with a dog getting bonked on his noggin or a man spilling coffee all over himself? All right, kiddos, does this guy do the splits and rip his pants, or does he just have one of the most spectacular wipeouts you've ever seen? Okay, kiddos, this one's got 3 options. The first one is a broken window. The second one is a big old bonk to the noggin. And the third one is an exploding power line. Good luck, kiddos. Okay, kiddos, does this lady accidentally spinning kick her grandma, or does she just fall over the edge there behind her? This last one is incredibly simple, kiddos. All you have to do is tell me who wins the musical chairs battle. Is it the guy or is it the girl? Oh boy, kiddos. It looks like our time here has come to an end. I am so saddened that my time as your game show host is once again over. But listen, I promise you, kiddos, I will be back and we will do this again. And honestly, I hope I get to host this game again because it was lots and lots of fun trying to guess these wacky endings. Okay, kiddos, well, anyway, either way, that's all I've got for now. I'm gonna go hop along and I hope you have a wonderful week, okay? Ta-ta for now, kiddos.
Oh, kids, I hope you enjoyed that game. Miss Carrie, I literally laughed out loud multiple times when I was making that video. Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. I mean, yes, it's ridiculousness,
Yes,
right?
and
That's what it
how did
is.
you do?
And I rocked it.
I love to hear that, kids. I love to
did.
hear that for a reason because Miss Carrie, I was thinking a segment later in this show, I would love to see you just prove how good you are at that game in a Don't Get Last challenge with your family, my son Jackson, and maybe, one of your neighbors, maybe.
I'm gonna assume that you're suggesting this because you believe in me. And I appreciate that and I accept.
I'm gonna choose to allow you to think what you want to think, but I'm also gonna ask you what on earth this is.
Oh, more just party.
You
Fun.
are all about... Seriously?
What?
You give me the funky teeth?
You wanna switch? Okay, we can switch. It just never gets old.
So, yeah, about that.
So yes, about that, Miss Carrie, I was thinking maybe we should go ahead.
Good to hear you. Let me hear your voice.
Let me hear your voice to hit those teeth.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Carrie, I was thinking maybe we should just go ahead and cue up the message.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bat my eyes. This is what you ladies do. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, Romans 13, kids. Check it out. Mr. I Can't Count Davito, that's your new name.
We haven't counted in.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, kids, on today's message, we're going to be going over the 613 things that you need to do to please God. So, if you are looking to take notes, you're going to want to grab several 3-ring binders filled with paper. Also, if you need to go to the potty, you're going to want to do that now because it's going to be quite some time. And last but not least, you're going to want to bring a bunch of food because, like I said, 613 commandments? I mean, are you kidding me? If I had to talk through 613 commandments right now, oh my goodness, I would lose my mind. But guess what? We're going to divide that by 613 and we're going to get one. That's it. One commandment that if we do this one thing, the Bible tells us that we will be fulfilling God's law. Are you ready for it, kids? Okay, if you have a Bible, open your Bible to Romans chapter 13, verses 8 through 10. I'm gonna look at it on my phone here. Let's start with verse 8, and we're gonna see what the one thing is. The one thing that we are called to do that will completely and totally fulfill God's law. Verse 8, let no debt remain outstanding except for this one thing, the continuing debt to love one another. For whoever loves others has fulfilled the law. That is it. That's it. That's my way of saying that's all. No more work. I'm washing my hands because it's done. That is it. All we need to do to fulfill God's law, to do the best we possibly can, to live a life that is pleasing to Him, is go out and try to love the people around us. That is crazy. That's crazy, kids. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and for me personally, it was completely and totally life-changing. You see, when I was your age, and even when I was like middle schooler and high schooler age, I was special. I know that sounds weird when I say that, but when I say I was special, what I mean is that I kind of was unique in the sense that I was really good at trying to follow the rules that people at church told me I needed to follow. So as a kid, I was told that there was a bunch of things that I should not do. And as a kid, I was actually able, for the most part, to not do most of those bad things. Now, of course, I wasn't perfect. No one's perfect, but compared to my friends, I was a lot more disciplined, so I was able to resist doing a lot of the bad things. Now, here's the problem. Like I said, I still made a lot of mistakes. I still was not perfect, and I think that when I look back on it, I realized that I didn't really live a life that was all that pleasing to God. Because I was so focused on these things that I was not supposed to do, like not using bad language and not disobeying my parents and not doing this and not doing this, that really there wasn't, I didn't have any time to focus on things like loving people, right? So I read to you verse 8. Now I'm going to read to you guys verse 9, the very next verse in Romans chapter 13. It says this, the commandments that say, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, which means that you want other people's stuff, and whatever other commandment there may be that's like that, they are all summed up in this one command. Love your neighbor as yourself. I told you it was life-changing for me because of that one verse. What it was saying to me, it was saying, Ryan, you spent your entire life worried about things that you're not supposed to do. Don't do this, and don't do that, and don't do this. But the one thing I wasn't really focusing on was the one thing that I was supposed to do. And what the Bible is saying here is that what I should do is try to love others. Now I'm going to read the last verse, verse 10 here, because it tells you why, if I love others, it takes care of the rest. It says here, love does no harm to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. In other words, if I just focus on this one positive thing, I won't end up doing all the negative things because you're so focused on loving people, it's really hard to steal from someone when I'm loving them. It's really hard to gossip about somebody when I'm trying to love them. You see, love prevents us from doing the things that we're not supposed to do. So really and truly, kids, if you can get this through your mind sooner rather than later, I promise you, not only will your life be more pleasing and fulfilling to God, pleasing and honoring to God, but I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, it will be a much more enjoyable, fulfilling way to live your life. The first 16, 17 years of my life when I was focused on what I didn't do, first of all, I failed at it a lot, and second of all, it was really not very fulfilling. I wasn't terribly happy. Christianity wasn't something that made me super excited. But then I stumbled into this thing where I started volunteering in a youth group, and I started just loving kids, and and playing with them and talking with them through some tough times and just doing the best I could to be a loving person in their life. And everything changed. What used to be empty and frustrating became fulfilling. A life that I truly don't believe God was like, wow, Ryan, you're doing a great job. I believe that it shifted into something where God was like, well done. Well done. And for me, it was simple because I just did what God, remember last week we talked about how each one of us has this unique gifting and that God wants us to use that to advance his kingdom? That's what I did. I'm a loud, goofy, crazy guy. I like to play and I like kids. So guess what? I use my gifts to minister, to love, and to care for kids. That's how I can love my neighbor. And I also do it with the people that actually live next door to me. I'm trying to be loving and kind to the people that come across me. So kids, take last week's message and this week's message and combine it into one mega message. And here's what I'm hearing at the end of the book of Romans. Each of us are wired uniquely and very specially. My encouragement is to figure out how you're wired, figure out how God created you uniquely, and to use those gifts to love the people around us. And when we do, we will expand God's kingdom of love, which is really, really awesome and really honoring to God. So kids, that's all I got. One thing, not 613. I know a lot of you guys are like, whoo, that's a relief, but we'll cover the other 612 next week if we have time. I'm getting pretty worked up. Look at this, kids. Wow. Do you have any headbands, Davito? I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and go back to the next thing there. So go ahead and cut it. Cut this clip. I gotta go take a shower. All right, the message was great. I will tell you, like I said in the video, it's one of my favorite passages of the Bible, period. It changed my life.
It changes everything.
Yes. Now, Miss Carrie, my question for you and the kiddos is, are you aware of what a generation gap is?
Yes.
What is a generation gap?
It's where there's things that I know that because of my age that maybe someone who's younger would know.
Or older, right?
Or older.
Yeah,
yes.
Different generations, which I think we're in the same generation, give or take.
Yeah.
One of us might be a little older or younger, but we know who knows that.
Wiser.
But here's the thing. This game is me going down to some Rancho Christian kids and simply showing them some TV characters that were on when we were young, and we're gonna figure out if more or less than 50% of them know the characters. I'm thinking people like Alf, people like Garfield, people like, I don't know, stuff like that.
I'm going with less.
Okay, I probably think you're right. We'll see if the kids can shock us. Here we go, kids. Generation gap now.
What's happening, kiddos? It's Mr. Ryan's Animoji, and yes, I know I've been a little bit generous with the hair coverage, but it's my Animoji, and I'm gonna do what I want, okay? Now, here's the deal. Back when I was a kid, there was a show called Alf. Here's a clip.
Have a seat.
Who are you? What are you?
A little background. My name is Alf. I come from the planet Melmac. I'm a member of a civilization millions of years ahead of your own. And now I live in a laundry basket next to the washing machine.
I never said it was a good show. I just said it was a show. Now here's the deal. Anyone around my age would most likely know who Alf is. I'm talking 95% of adults. But the question is, would kids recognize him? So I asked some middle schoolers, and here is what I found out.
Who's that?
Any idea?
No.
Okay, you're good.
He looks like the guy from the Muppets.
He does kind of look like that, but who is it?
A pig.
No. You have no idea?
Absolutely none.
All right, cool. Thanks. Who is it?
What?
Who is it?
The pig?
It's the pig. It's not a pig. Who is it?
It's the guy from Muppets.
No. Wrong.
What is that?
What is that?
It's a pig.
All right, shh.
Oh, Shanez, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Never seen that before. Is that from like Elmo or something? Some guy from like. Looks very familiar. The Muppets?
No, not the Muppets. Good guess. Next.
Okay, so a 30-year-old TV show was a little bit too tough. Let's try this. Blockbuster Video was an incredibly well-known business as recently as 15 years ago, where they had 9,000 stores around the world and they made almost $6 billion. Let's see if any elementary schoolers have ever even heard of it.
You guys have any idea?
Movies?
Have you ever heard of it? Any idea, Paloma? No? How about you, Addie?
Don't know.
No idea?
No.
Oh, it was called Blockbuster Video. No idea? Okay, that's good. Dad, what did they used to do?
Rent videos.
No.
Does that ring a bell at all?
I don't know.
You have no idea? Do you have any idea what they do?
No.
Okay, thanks so much. Does that ring a bell even a little?
No.
No?
What is that? What do they do? Do you know that company?
What do they do?
They put a flag on there.
I'll give you a hint. It was called Blockbuster Video.
So video games?
They sold video games? What?
They movies.
They made movies? Both of those are not quite correct. What?
Made video games?
No.
Movies?
Yeah, but what with movies? What did they do with movies? What did they do? Any idea?
Like sold tech?
They rented videos to people. DVDs and stuff. Do you have any idea? No?
They used to make videos.
Yeah, not quite. They would rent the videos.
Make crazy YouTube videos?
Make crazy YouTube videos. I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Blockbuster?
Yeah, that's what it says. Did they bust blocks?
I don't know.
Any idea? Does it look familiar at all? Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No clue?
No.
Come on, Dad, can you believe that?
I can't believe it.
These were everywhere.
I don't even know where that company is.
It's Blockbuster Video. They used to rent videos to people. Okay, it was called Blockbuster Video. Does that help at all?
No.
These things were like a really big deal when I was a kid. You have no idea what it is?
No.
Blockbuster Video. It was called Blockbuster Video. Does that help at all?
I still want to give hints. No, I don't.
It's kind of like Netflix, but different.
I don't know.
That's Blockbuster. That rents videos.
You've heard of renting videos?
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. What did they do?
It was a video rentals.
Boom! It's a store. What do they do?
Sell movies?
They rented them. A word that starts with R.
Record videos.
No, they didn't record videos. They rented videos to people.
They used to make YouTube videos?
They used to make YouTube videos? No, this is before YouTube. What do you think they did?
Is it a video game?
A video game? No, that's not what it is.
So it's like Prime Video except.
Yes, like Prime Video, but you had to go and get it.
Oh.
Thanks. So you guys know what Netflix is, right?
Yeah.
You know how you just click on a button? We used to have to drive to a store and rent a DVD.
Oh yeah.
Not fun, huh? All right, thanks for playing. This place used to rent DVDs, so whatever movie you wanted to go watch, you'd go there and rent it.
Oh cool.
Yeah, it's a good idea, huh? Someone should do that. We used to have to drive to the store and rent a DVD.
What?
Can you believe that?
Yeah, Chaz, I had to pick up the movie and take it home.
Can you believe that? But they were everywhere when I was a kid. Does that mean I'm old? So they used to rent DVDs and VHSs. Do you guys know what a VHS is?
No.
Really? Does that mean I'm old?
No, I don't know.
Does that mean I'm like really, really old now?
I guess so.
You guess so.
Whatever. Back to you, Miss Carrie and the real me.
So maybe the generational gap isn't as big as we thought.
Or maybe it's a little bit bigger.
Or maybe it is.
Wait.
We don't know the
Wait!
results yet.
I just I got it.
That
I
was
remembered.
really loud.
I'm sorry. I my shout out. I remembered my shout out. I saw the adorable kids in that video, and that was my shout out. I wanted to give a shout out to my Rancho Christian kids.
Oh,
they-
because they're back.
They're back in school,
Oh.
which is amazing.
And I know you guys are loving it.
Yes.
I actually saw many of you last week, and the smiles under your masks were enormous.
I love it.
I could tell.
Kids, consider yourselves shouted out. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you tell your friends about it. I do want to say this. We should probably get up to our final segment. It's the one I talked about earlier where you have a chance to prove your skills.
You mean I get a chance to display?
Yes.
Not I mean.
Oh, it's already proved. Okay, yeah.
It's,
okay.
Display my skills. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Oh boy, that was kind of pointless right there.
What?
Well, I mean, we were gonna go do it, but then none of your family was available. So
Oh, you thought we were gonna go do it?
What did you think we were? You didn't
I
think we
thought
were
we
gonna
were
film the
just gonna
thing?
get some steps in right now. 'Cause
Oh my goodness.
we don't film until
The way you
later
got up
this
and walked out made me think that we were gonna go film the thing and get the contest in the books so we could talk about it now.
No.
But now we have to queue up the contest that we're gonna film later, and then I don't get to make fun of you if you lose.
Maybe that was my strategy all along.
Whatever. Check it out. Let's just go ahead and roll the thing that we're gonna film later.
I'm Jackson, I'm Mr. Ryan's son, and I have a streak of not losing, and I'm gonna keep that streak.
Are you really?
Oh yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
I'm Bryson, and I'm Mr. Ryan's son.
My name is Hudson, and I am Carrie's eldest son.
Are you planning on beating your mom?
Oh, absolutely. She's got no chance.
So are you rooting for her out of everyone to get last?
I wouldn't say that.
Why not? Is that because she's right there?
No.
Here's your options. They're being chased. They're either being chased by an angry cow, Santa Claus, or two clowns.
Santa Claus.
Okay.
An angry bull.
Yes.
That's what I had.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I knew it was gonna be a cow.
Option 1 is a broken club. Option 2 is a falling face plant. Option 3 is a flying club.
Flying club.
That's number 1. What's your next guess?
Face plant.
Got it. And that means broken club is last.
I'm gonna go with flying club, face planting, and then broken club.
Okay.
Flying club, broken club, face plant.
Okay.
Face plant.
I should have said face plant.
Tell me what's going to end up in the back of that truck. Is it the bike, the guy, both, or neither?
The guy is gonna like fly forward into the truck.
Into the truck? I'm talking about into the back of the truck. What's
Yeah,
going to...
into the back.
Oh, it's a bike.
Bike.
I think that was my last choice for the bike.
Does the kid end up in the can, on the ground, or punching and kicking the can?
I could picture all of them.
Punching and kicking it, and then on the ground, and then
In the can, on the ground.
Punching.
All right. Can, ground, punching. That was your last choice.
Woo!
1 or 2 are going to be left in or on the bike.
One.
1 is your final answer?
What my gut's telling me to do, and that's gonna be 1, none, and then 2.
Hear my voice, I shut it out loud. It's my life, and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
The two of you tied.
Yeah, it's so good.
Your score was 11. Hudson's score was, look at the bottom there, 12 for Hudson. Oh no, okay. So far you are still in last. Miss Carrie's score was 12 for Miss Carrie as well. This is nerve-wracking, isn't it? Now, the question is, did you beat your brother?
I bet I did.
You think you did? 9.
Yeah!
All right, so Bryson got last, and I decided why not give him a punishment that he doesn't hate, he doesn't love it, but more importantly, we will thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell him what his punishment is, and you're gonna see it in a second, and I think you're gonna be pretty darn amazed and appreciative that this is the one we chose. So let's see what it is. You got last place? Do your best belly flop.
I'm getting my tongue.
Ow, are you okay? Wait, try not to get last in so many games,
It's
dude.
actually smart though, because my stomach doesn't hurt my tongue.
Your whole like front of your body is red. All right, go get a towel. Thanks for being a good sport. And yeah, that's it. You survived this one, Miss Carrie, but we're gonna get you more games soon, and we'll hopefully have you lose one so we can see you face the punishment. So, this is odd. Are you not? What are you doing?
No, these are candles.
Okay. Well, listen. I mean,
It's the end of the show.
Yeah.
It's cake time.
well, it's cupcakes. Those are cupcakes, and
I don't have a 3, but I do have a 2. This is how we roll. So
what?
So can we pretend that's a 3 for 30?
But it's clearly a 2. I am so confused. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah. So 0. Here.
Okay. And I feel bad that I misled you. That it is from Albertson.
Oh, I was a little suspicious because of everything.
Because
about
of the $2.99 tag.
Well, hey,
Okay.
as far as that last challenge, we don't really know what happened yet. I am just really hoping that somehow she faced the punishment. But just because it's better than a kid suffering, that's what I would say.
Okay.
But this is great. As far as these plates go, I'm actually gonna hold off. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some celebratory nachos later.
Okay.
But for you and Davito, I mean, you guys.
Davito,
can,
you want
guys
some?
Can,
I won't
Davito.
spray you. I won't spray you.
Okay, Davito, come on and grab
Come
one.
on.
Come on and grab
Come
one.
on.
Come get it. No, okay, all right. We'll just leave it
Oh,
here. We'll
it's
leave it on
all
the table
me.
for him.
It's just all me.
No,
Look at
you
this.
can leave
It
it on the
fits
table for
perfectly
him.
on the plate.
Okay, well, hey kids, while she enjoys her cake, I do want to say it's been an absolute
Hoot.
pleasure /
Joy.
hoot / joy doing this show. I really enjoyed it. It's been a blast, and we cannot wait to do. 30 more. Who knows how many more, right? Hey, does that? That's fantastic, kids. She is basically just celebrating.
We need
and-
some island music right now, David.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's time to go. What do you say?
Yeah.
All right, kids, have a great week. We'll see you next time where we start our next streak of 30.